talking with Girl. Oh. Now I get to do my British voice. I mean, I'm very chill British, after all. It's the only voice I seem to get like very well. After some time has passed since our wedding, we're married. We had come around to enjoy a small festival in the shrine of Ohgiya. Am I pregnant yet? Where's our child? Made up Audrey. Ohgiya. Hey. You keep running like that. It's been a while. It's been so long since I've gotten in the stretches of my wings. I can't help it. Oh look, there's a cotton candy stall over there. Here, they make horrible parents, Audrey. I was so excited. And Ralph showed them our vacation. Ohgiya. It has grown used to working around the shop. And whenever the shop has closed, we would usually go out like this. And right then, Rosa. I could call it the gravel path that I lost my balance. But right before I fell, he reached out to me, and I found myself falling into his gentle little arms. Rose, I'm alright. I look up at him. A stick of red was running across his face as he looked down at me. I am. Thank you. Phew. With a smile, he helped me stand up once again. However, we look away, both of our faces red. How embarrassing. Yet, exactly, he looked down and took my hand. But then, my, it is not a spring of even I don't think lovebirds came out this season. Huh? A fair voice turned to tell me, referring us. Oh, Ohgiya. At that, I look at the stone wall right next to us. A beautiful hair man with gorgeous looks. You are adorable. Hi there. I mean, I'm not directly adorable. He had been about the same age as Ohgiya. I'll say the same as her. The young man sat at the edge as well, munching away at some harmful dumpling. You know him, by the way? Yes. Yeah. He's Ohgiya from Ohgiya. We used to go to school together. Huh. I thought I haven't seen you around lately. But here you are, showing off such work. How should I tell? Seem awful pleased. Where are disturbing you? Not really. I just thought the dark over there was way out of the league. He is adorable. And he's barely worked at the country stores too. He poked fun at Ohgiya. It was a strict case and laughed. Hey, that's much fun. Really? I bet you cried at Nicola to the rich girl, didn't you? Makes me and jealous getting bought like that without even doing anything. Hey, that means, don't you say that. I've been working as hard as you, Ohgiya. But competition this just shows how small a man you are. The black man hair boy lets out a cold laughter. How do you do a cold laughter? Like that. And tossed them empty dumply set into the trash. They just not get along. I've never seen Ohgiya tear her eyes and so angry like this before. We went to school together, but we're not friends. Huh? Of course we're not. I moved my eyes away from him before I saw. I tried to get along, but Ohgiya always mean to me. He is now. Oh. Ohgiya looked from See, it's always like this. Now come on, you two. Try to get along a little more, okay? Well, I like to, but look at Tony from the corner of his eye. I absolutely refuse! I'm stuck out of the way. See, there he goes. Again. Oh, great. That's so neat. Well, that's simple. And to my knowledge, was a pleasure house. Your house in Norway, near as big as Norway. Maybe they didn't get along well since they were close in age and rivals. So it wasn't good that they keep at it during a festival. Just that I noticed some children on the restaurant in the corner there. I know. How about we settle this with bottom of arm wrestling? Huh? What are you talking about? Well, it's not good to fight, right? So let's try to settle this. It's an out judge it. His brow. Not clear, not willing to do this, but alright, if you want us to. Of course you agree. Pleasure agreed. With that, the two end up arm wrestling. I brought a small knee high chair from a nearby vendor. Alright, you two, you ready? Ready. Unfortunately. The two rolled up their sleeves and grabbed each other's hands under the chair. Ready, set, go! And the fight was on. Great! I feel like his name sounded better the first time I said it. Last time I did it. I forget how to say his name. However, before I had time to cheer. Yeah! It was fun as this kangaroo slammed Ohgiya's hand onto the seat. Are you alright? My hand. Ohgiya rubbed his white and proud expression on his face. Though he helped out around the shop, his 7 arms were never lifted anything heavy. Ern stood up and let out a smug smile. You really thought you could win? Well, I hope that was enough to silence both of you. See how they shout too. I looked up at the young man, aged very One more time. Seriously, ridiculous. One more time. And let out a sigh. And then say from, ah, you do care! See, you are getting along. You could have just walked up. See? However, the same result awkwardly. Ah! It's like I win again. Come on, let's go again. And again. Ah! That's 3 wins to me, for me. One more time. However. Ah! He does care about you, see? He says this. He's a baka. He's balking you. He doesn't really hate you. Next action, next mark, the one after those. All end up in the movie. Probably Ohgiya to demand yet another match. Then by the time of their marriage. I'm afraid that's all I stayed for. I was thinking profession state or wrong stand-up. Alright, however, still sat before the chair. Then sat down. Right as the bell rang, done. That it was 4 in the afternoon. Well, I got to get back to work. Excuse me. The black-haired boy turned around and looked. Okay, are you alright? So as he had his head down, I put a concerned hand on the back of his head, turned completely, and that she said, yes. Wait, Audrey. Rory stood up and suddenly ran away. And he ran, I felt his eyes were just rolling. Audrey, just what happened? She ran in and I think he wants to be Audrey. I think Audrey's not Audrey, but Audrey would not stay this long if he didn't hear her. Would want to be friends, right? I spent some time just standing there, staring after what he ran away, but the plan started to chase after him. And yet, though I ran after Ohgiya and looked for him, I couldn't find him anywhere. Just where did he go off to, after searching around for him for a while? I decided to go to Ohgiya. I wonder what the chances were as I go the door of Ohgiya. Rose. Matthew looked at my way, and his expression was different. Oh, Gordon, have you seen Ohgiya? I crossed his eyes, stayed silent for a while. Tell me not to tell you, but just come with me. Okay. I followed Gordon into the pleasure house. He forced his slide open the door to his room. Hey, Ohgiya, Rose is here for you. Alright, who's been hugging his knees and Cord looked up. Ohgiya, why are you crying? No. I ran to him and his eyes glazed red, but looked down and hid his face. But since he was sniffling and his voice was stunned, I could tell he's been crying until just now. Are you alright? I knelt down beside him and put a hand on his shoulders. I'm so pathetic. You're my husband now, so you're fine. I just wanted to do something impressive so you could think I was cool. You are cool. His tears face looked up as he spoke tensely. Oh, Ohgiya, you don't have to worry about things like that. You don't think of me any less. Huh? Why would I? Because I'm such a loser. Oh, you're not a loser! No, Ohgiya, you're kind. What? I rose his head, and he blinked and looked at me calm. Really? Yes, the best part of you, how you are so gentle and kind. Never back before your arm wrestling, you helped me when I was about to fall. Well, I didn't want you to get hurt. And that's a wonderful thing about you. But when I made you do something you didn't want to, this was my fault. I wrapped my hands around his red arm. Oh, please, Rose, don't need to apologize. I'll try a bit harder when I grow up. Aw. Though for now, I'm still learning, so I'll cry sometimes. It's okay to cry. But, then how about we both take our time becoming adults together then? I'm green too. Rose. His eyes grew large, and he gripped at my sleeve. His river then narrowed softly. Well, I'll do my best. The face that he had been crying up until now opened with a big flower smile. Into usual face of my bright, beloved Ohgiya. I love your smile. Rose covered his beet red face with his hands. Crying turned red, and face was looking over time. We were asked to leave since the night shift has begun, though I could have helped but think that the real meaning behind his words was to get us to take our husband and wife acts elsewhere. The two of us walked along the road under the orange sky. Hey Audrey, what should we do for dinner tonight? Oh, I want an egg on rice. Didn't we have that breakfast though? Well, egg you mixed was just so soft and tasty, Rose. He looked so happy when he said it. And he's innocent, Luke, his fingers to mine. And so we kept up our small talk all the way home. I'm wrestling with Calgary. Yes, we have to actually pick someone else. Chapter 1, Say Cup and Tomko Handball. The days rode and the young pleasure pictures ended, and Dolly broke up the next day. True. All these different worlds where I picked different people. The event from the last night still lingered with me, making my whole body quiver. I thought about the entire beautiful men as well as the sun glazes. The food was served, and it was the first time I've tasted such dry alcohol. Those beers was strong, beloved any of my wild fantasies. The dreams like whirled on me, unwilling to let me go. I still live in that fantasy. I couldn't stop thinking about that lightning memory. Even so, it was morning now, and I have to get up, and dress myself for the next day. Just as I woke myself up, are you awake, Miss Mushy? I heard Mushy's voice come from the doorway. Yes, I am. Wonderful. Your mother's calling for you. Okay, I'll be right out. Why, I wonder what she would want to say early in the morning. I quickly got my dress and myself and exited. Ma'am, I have brought your daughter. Good morning. Did you need something from me? Oh, Rose, come here. And see over here. I spoke to my mother as she climbed the stairs forwardly, inviting me closer and smiled. Her smile was gentle as always, but there was something behind it. I could sense a strange somewhere in the air. Rose, congratulations on your first visit. First rock. Thank you. Starting today, I expect you to full manage our business. I had only forgotten. The heart of the girls were kind adults after their first visit to the bond girl. I was no longer considered a child. Really? And this time I'm finally an adult, and last time I wasn't an adult? Oh my god. My other life, I had to fight to be an adult and fate. Losing my virginity. Sheesh. So again, being part of run the family business. And now I'm an adult. myself by not doing anything. Thanks, Mother! Damn, Mother. My body tenses as I straighten myself up. After the first visit of Broadcast Earth, I declare myself to the side of business too. Your train turn ends over. You'll need to put in practice as the head of our family. Yes, Mother. Well, then, you shouldn't bring the services here. Yes, ma'am. One by one, the servers came in and I was introduced to them. I was taught each of their roles, styles, and immediate details. The son of it were almighty. Oh, gross. Yes. Before today, I haven't made you visit all the way for work, but the best way to renew our business is to visit the Pleasure Dictionary. I will always allow you to visit again tonight, but keep the thought in mind while you're there. Okay? Now, I'll honor our family and choose only the best concern. I understood what she means. Without hearing her say it. I was to become involved with well-known person in a young way. Turns out her family was disbanded. If I become involved with one of the best companies, our store status would increase. I could even now bring business with the others concerned for a cheaper rate. That way, they could be able to wouldn't be able to deny a loyal country with my work function. I know. I raised you to clever and being daughter. Shit. Oh, I wasn't very clever last time. I was clever, but I wasn't very too much to last time, Mom. I never finished her sentence and with a nod of satisfaction. Young Player's Dragon was just a beautiful and lovely tonight. Roshan and I passed through the main gate and head to the town shop, assessing carton to our clients. I had spoke with the counter in front of my mark, but first I need to know who most so well counter were. With Young Ray Arnura was known for the best if I would make one of their concerts. Being that pleasure on my shoulders, I couldn't help but let out Peter. Just then, I suddenly noticed the store buzzing with cheerful people. Mushroom, what is that? This is a theater, miss. A theater. Does that mean they hold plays there? Yes, that is right. I believe the play being shown are including to appear to the general public. Oh, I see. I'd love to see one myself. If only heaven burned my shoulders and give me a sense of relief. There are types of shows you are not suited for your eyes, miss. These aren't the type of... Damn, thanks. And plus, remark made me downhead. Always let the fun things in life pass you by, don't you, Mushy? Huh? That's not true. I just think there are things unsuitable for you. Oh, what's that? I began saying something, but I cut him off. I went to the store flying with bag collars. A umbrella shop? But it's so crowded and colorful. In Young Ray, showing umbrellas like these have been spread in popularity. I heard that they became popular because the sponsors were being all inside all day. Oh, I don't know. That's a little sad. Oh, look, Mashira. They have tons of goldfish. This is a goldfish vendor. You are like a child. You get so excited over things. I slowly bowed my head back after reaching to test the fish bowl. I almost forgot my mission. Today I came to purchase a man for myself. It wasn't grateful for me to act like a foreign-acting child. I need to act more refined. Yes, please do. Don't agree with me. Maybe it was because I was so nervous yesterday, but I didn't realize yoga was such a good place. It was simply, I couldn't go on. Do you have a gun against certain things or something? No, are all men like that. If I speak my mind, yes, I have no ill towards these types of things. I simply think I'll suit you more. Thank you, Mr. But I can't help but be encouraged by all of these new things I see. While I was coming by my friends and walking down the road, I stopped at a huge print of the man's faces. They're all lined up in own photo studio where the crowd goes to concert. I stopped to place a backyard night. Mushy, all these men are concert, right? Yes, they are. It would be Conway and Gonto and Ari that has the biggest photos. Broadway and Gonto. Who is more superior? I was breathtaking, beautiful, truly fit for a role of high-class college girl. On the other hand, Gonto had a strong creature looking glorious his manliness. My choice was. Both of them seemed very popular, but Gonto is the one with a promised future ahead of himself. I see. I was unsure if Marcia had guessed what I was thinking. However, being up at Gonto and Tom's photos, I thought that it would be easier to impose to Andre's best country if the two of us super spend night together, and then I friend with him about Gonto if he were to wear it then. Asha asked me with Gonto. I spoke my thoughts from towards. Gathering my wealth and actions, I told myself that Young Wei was too far and busy. Mushy and I bought a private room in the Commonwealth Live shop. After waiting in the same room for so long, I couldn't bore of the beautiful garden scenery. I started to try guiding dancing and playing with the 3-string guitar. Mushy, if we have to wait this so long, I would rather change my request to Tagway. It's not possible. Is there really nothing we can do? Yes, these are the rules here in one way. How stupid. There's nothing we can do about it. This is what happens with a popular concourse. After a sight of what seems to be 1 in 100 times. Miss Rose, excuse us. Excuse us. Oh, dear darling. Turn our private room to 2 small boys. Daughter will be your son. Until then, we will entertain you. They awfully attempt to do their best to make me smile. I can help but grin. Thank you. I'm looking forward to your performance. Surrounded by the 2 people, time seems to drive by quickly. They pour us drinks and perform a cute dance as well. They play with their friends and balls with loud chirping. And suddenly, oh no, the ball went outside. One ball had golf black, and one of them was chased after. Out of the blue, you all seem to be having a fun time. I saw someone pick up the ball in front of my eyes. He was running and running around. I worked my eyes up to lift the ball. Got to? Just as like a picture. It's been easier got to fly his frog with a smile. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I apologize for taking so long. I know this is not to make it up for it, but we had to come to. Excuse me. Along with Dr. Yun and Ohgiya entered our room. This is yours, isn't it? Yes, walking in, Doctor threw the handball to the tenants. Then Conrad and Paddington smiled. It was very elegant, and to say at least. I was kind of dumbfounded, unable to think. Dr. Oz asleep at the head of the table. Rose. I stood there confused. His own said my name. For some reason, made me nervous. If things kept up like this, he would think I was just some foolish girl. As I drew returned my sleep, for some reason I felt sad. Was it because his interest or the long way? Oh, why am I in such a bad mood? I'm not. Yes, you are. Come closer to me. Why? Just come here. No. Throwing up by his conversation, calming voice, I started to inch over towards him. Come closer. No. Closer. No. A little more. I said no. Doctor, what exactly do you want me to do? Unable to see the point of my actions, I spoke to him in an annoying tone when that will make you feel better. This will make you feel better. Got up on one leg and pulled me closer. Though I still felt dumbfounded. Our legs pressed once up against one another. It happened so suddenly, I didn't understand what was going on. All I could do was blink. Dude, you do not kiss a girl without. You do not do that. Ohgiya only got away with it because he's adorable. Okay? You don't kiss a girl without their permission. Ohgiya just got away with it because I don't know. Don't ask me! Don't ask me why he got away with it. Because I was okay with it. Surprisingly. This one, no, you don't kiss me. A second later, I returned as the kiss became deeper. He was trying to pry my mouth open with his tongue. Off me, or I will kick you. Where it hurts. He was kissing me. When I realized this, I both put my hands on Dorothy's chest and tried to push him away. My effort was worthless against his strong, rumbly body. Stop! When I made a plea, he shoved his tongue in my mouth. Oh, you fucking jerk! I'm kicking you several times in a row. Fucking hit you, I will stab you, bitch. You do not do that. No. Yeah, I'll regret my options. See, I know nothing about you. Nothing at all. You're getting stabbed, buddy. A strange feeling started to wriggle up in my spine. Stab him, sweetheart. Kick him. Punch. Something! You're too weak to push him away. Kick him in the junk. Kick him there. Kick him. It'll hurt. I promise. Just kick him. Very hard. And there's 2 other guys there. I'm pretty sure. I don't care. I felt like his tongue was searching for mine as it clumped and popped into my mouth. No! That's right, Rose, kick him! This was wrong, and I was frightened. Why would he suddenly do this? Why? My hand began to drift as Gauntry erased his much over me, and I decided to slap him! That'll work, yes! You're supposed to kick him, but I don't have any other option. Biting him won't help, sweetheart. And pushing, since you already failed with pushing, let's just slap it. I didn't realize what I was doing. It was like my head was moving on its own. And when I slapped her across the face, she supposed to kick him in the junk, but that'll work too. After backing away from me, Gavin just stopped there and blinked. Fixed on me, his gaze were front sharp, and immediately my heart started to race. Like I was trying to tell you, don't do things like that. And suddenly, my voice trembled with fear. I was upset and embarrassed. All of these strange feelings made me lose my confidence. So, you didn't like it? You fucking did it out! I don't care what if it was good or not. I'm fucking kicking you. Of course I didn't. Why would you do such a foreign or given such rude behavior? What's so funny? Tell me what you find so hilarious. For a while now, and you've been acting so. I kinda got to, with unnamed anger in my eyes, but all he did was suddenly burst out into laughter. This was all bizarre, that I wanted to laugh it off as this big joke. Oh, excuse me, Miss Rose. Why, my head was burning with anger. Young spoke to me in an oddly cheerful tone. What is it? Please do not be angry with him. I believe you're the first woman that he's found go to a kiss unpleasant. Well, make that two then, because he's kissed me without my permission. I'm gonna fucking kick him. So, me and Rose agrees. Huh? I thought you would. I thought you would enjoy it. No, Ohgiya, he didn't ask me first. You were drunk and I forgive you for unknown reasons. I should have been mad at you too, but I wasn't. Okay, Ohgiya? Unlike you, he does not give forgiveness. Okay, sweetheart? Another word, I forgive you because I don't know why I wasn't mad at you. Your personality, your innocence, I guess, makes it okay, but it's not okay. But again, I know it's not okay to do that. So, but you got away with it because apparently I'm okay with you doing it. I looked over to Gato, who was still shrugging and holding his laughter. I finally understood. Any girl would have been excited to have a high-preferred concert like Gato kiss them. They had to have been what they were all thinking. I should be acting the same way, too. You're a quick one, huh? Is that an insult? Don't be silly. You're the first girl I've met who's so prideful. You even talk for me. It's interesting. Nothing he said made me feel any better. And yet, when he stared into my eyes, his heart rose. I couldn't stand angry for him any longer. You might, but I can't. He hasn't won my forgiveness yet. If he wants forgiveness, he can get it. He can get his forgiveness because this is pretty much his job to pleasure women. So, he can get his forgiveness. I will give him the chance to get his forgiveness, but I'm not forgiving him yet, sweetheart. What would I say or do next? I found myself simply wondering what his next action. Maybe that means something about his to my interests. Hey, Aubrey. Ready a glasses for the rice wine. Yes, sir. While I couldn't my own thoughts, the council began preparing something. Miss Rose, please come this way. What? I invited me to sit where I had originally be sitting. Without understanding what was going on, I did as he said. Now please take this cup. Alright. Turn past me a lovely, elegant black cup. I took it and Ari smiled cheerfully as he poured me rice wine into the cup. Please have a taste. No, thank you. All I could do was look at Doctor in puzzle. I had given the rice wine so suddenly. As he observed my action, Gunn had a slight grin on my face. Well, Miss Rose, Miss Rose, Miss Rose, drink the wine known as a Bondu Val. Is a customer here in Yonway. Bondu Val. Precisely. First you must try the rice wine, then you pass the cup to Gato. If Gato likes you, he'll drink from the cup. If he doesn't fancy you, he'll refuse. Oh my. I thought when he kissed me earlier, but being a high-profile customer means that he was free to choose his own customers. Something about that made me feel uncomfortable. Without thinking too deeply, I blurted out. Customers that he doesn't like get a taste of familiarity, right? Couldn't stop my words from saying those words. Oh, but if he doesn't drink from your cup, that doesn't mean. So, you're not confident enough to think that I like you, huh? Oh, sweetheart, a lot of guys here would end up liking my person. Weird. Aaron had been silent until now, but suddenly, and as things go, just as I thought, he had nothing but wrong with the proud man he was. This is my first time at the pleasure districts. I have no idea how to make a man like me. If you truly desire me, feel free to reject me. It was being so on that I couldn't help but pick a fight with him. In the heat of the moment, I gulped down all the rice wine, leaving not a single jump. I was thinking the burning feeling in my throat would only last a moment. Audrey, please give this to Gato. As you wish. I stared at Gato down as I passed the cup. It felt like we're fighting. What had gotten to me? Even now, Gato was saying to me with a cheerful look on it. It didn't sit well with me. Gato, thanks. I slowly walked over towards Gato and placed the cup in front of him. However, Gato continued to act. I couldn't keep my eyes off of him. His gaze pulled through me as if he wanted to head-on fight. And then, as he took his sharp eyes off of me. Oh, yeah, I left nothing for you, buddy. What are you drinking? Brought the cup to his mouth. It felt like his cheeks acting up now. Was all mine. His favorite shade of lesson, and it was more reassuring. I took my breath away. His long, short, fingers grabbed the beautiful rice cup. I could see the shells from the long lashes hiding behind his hand. Not to mention for some time now. Wait. We found a problem with this system. I don't drink alcohol. What do I tell them? Like, they send me here, and I go, I don't drink. Really? Your Ohgiya system would just all of a sudden fall out the window if I was sent here to have a child with a guy. Because I don't drink. I would! It's like, pick, what guy do you like? Fancy. I want to get to know the person, for one. Two, I couldn't drink to the drinking part of it, because I don't drink. Pressed up against the cup, they looked so pale now. The moment they came in view, my chest squeezed painfully. What was this strange feeling? I felt so uneasy, so sadly. Now we both are bonded. Owen smiled as Cullen after completing the drink. He smirked at me, only raised one side of his mouth, and his eyes turned to become sharper. His gaze was like there was alone with a wild beast ready to take down his pride. What's wrong? Did you want me to refuse it so you could feel unharmed immediately? I was scared. The thought ran through my mind. If I really became his prey, what would happen to me? Dear says, I hide my collar and straighten my mind back. I was just thinking that you couldn't refuse me even if you wanted to. Why do you think that? Because I'm a daughter of the Hart household. Oh, really? Yes. I guess you really were looking down on me. What? I never choose a client based on their wealth, social status, or requirements. I pick who I like and reject the ones I don't. Actually think that way. I really didn't, but in reality, I was just frightened that he would reject me. Enough. Let's stop this, shall we? And my head went. God's tone suddenly changed. I don't actually want to fight with you. You feel the same way, don't you? I do find this kind of fight somewhat interesting, but if I push you a little too far, I'm sure you'd burst into tears. Huh? I'd never do that. Sure you would, Rose. Or do you really think you could win against me? I suspected Godwin was aggressive as ever, while he chuckled softly. Could I win against him? Or was it a fluke? I almost forgotten. There was no room for failure with my family. Name won't fly. I need to raise my family business to make the compliment in my lover. No matter what the cost, I had to make him like me. What's wrong, Rose? You're so quiet. No, it's nothing. Are you sure? I soon downstairs with me on the stairs. He quickly changed his expression and cracked a smile. See your face puzzled me with fear, but he looked so good with a smile. Enjoy yourself for today and go home fulfilled. Okay? Would you like something to eat? Or perhaps you'd like to taste some more Sprites? It would be be my pleasure to pour for you. Ohgiya and Yoram start talking to me out of conversation with my feelings. On the other hand, Godwin, is playtime over again? Over already? Is it done? What's wrong, you two? Do you like Rose that much? Yep. Oh, thanks. The two princesses I played with earlier especially replied to Doctor. They were so cute and my heart started quivered. I looked over at me. It looks like we made you a babysitter with these. No, it wasn't like that. We all had fun playing together. Oh, what's that? You actually be nice when that comes around to kids. His words on spot painfully pierced my own feelings. I could somewhat read my thoughts without any effort. That might be why my heart had been so fragile this whole time. Ha! It looks like playing with kids really gets you worked up. Huh? Excuse me. Well, alright, go on and play with them. You were playing with time all right? Yay! Miss Rose, teach us the next line in the Tambourine Hall song. Sure, you got it. You get to sit there, buddy. I can play with children. That serves you right for kissing me. We had fun playing Tom. handball together. It was very common for me. The festival had come to a close. See, and Jurgen walked us to the front door. I'm sure Gato would be one of to bribe us farewells, and wondered why he wasn't here. On his being so shy, it's strange to see him like that. What? Harry wore an awkward smile as he spoke. I mean, he told me to see you out because he was sure you wouldn't be happy with him doing it. Would I have been displeased if Gato had walked me out? Why would he think that? When I asked, Jurgen seemed to tilt his head and looked up at the sky. Well, a concert does not usually see their clients out the second time. It's obvious that God won't see you out, but it's strange he asked me to do it. Really? Yes, that is probably. Yes, the first time this has happened. Miss Rose, please try not to let it bother you. He probably did this because he sure fond of you. How do you know that? That is only your second time meeting, yet Gato demanded that you drink the beloved wine. This is usually done with a client meeting his clients for the third time. Sweetheart, it would take more than 3 times for me. What? Are you sure? Yes. I am a counselor, but there's no means I am. I'm a liar. And Sai was suddenly confronted me and brought himself close. His eyes looked like they were sparkling, but I must be, and from young red lamps. I believe you. Thank you so much for the evening, Yusume. There's no need to thank me. But I have a feeling Gato is more honest with himself when you're not a person. Oh, I'm sorry for Rama. I'll go ahead and said too much. No, it's fine. I couldn't help but smile watching Jurgen panic so frequently. Yep, I knew it. Huh? Really do look lovely when you smile like that. Please show that smile to Gato sometime. Oh, I almost forgot. Gato may have been a little jealous. Yes, it is so unlike him to act like that way. But you were so friendly to Ohgiya and the apprentice. But whatever, you look at Gato, you were always so tense. Oh, well, that's because I'm sure you're simply nervous as well. At least that is what Gato told me. No, it wasn't like that. Here, have this. Run first and coming by hand me a town ball. It was the same one the person had played earlier. Please keep it with you for now and return it someday. To Gato, of course. I slowly take the ball from Yomi. The hard round feeling of the ball made run reclaim tonight's balcony. Tonight was very enjoyable for me as well. Even though all you did was meet our conscience and refuse the kiss. We played with some kids. I know, right? Watching your expressions really is entertaining. Am I really that weird? Oh, we're all weird, sweethearts. I would have pushed him away too. And if I couldn't push him away instead of slapping him, I would have kicked him in the balls and he wouldn't be laughing at himself because I've actually kicked him. And it's not. And I would have said, it doesn't matter if I like the kiss or not, you just don't kiss a girl without their permission! Perhaps, but that makes you unique. I see. Thank you, you say. It was my pleasure. Please have a safe trip home. I slowly brought the turnball to my chest as I made my way home. Today didn't go well. Next time I'll hate myself. I was determined to. Today on my way home, my heart was full of regret, but I had a strange sense of excitement as well. I did not mean to hit too big. Woman's whereabouts. On my second visit to Youngway, I chose Gonjo to be my counselor. Nevertheless, things were not going as smoothly as I imagined. The following days, for a change of pace, I decided to go outside. So when I looked at the turnball I had received last night, all kinds of memories and emotions flowing through my mind, confusing me even more. Miss, are you alright? Concerned for me, Moshi spoke up shyly. Yes, I'm completely fine. But last night, after watching everything last night, it looked like Moshi wanted to say something. I forced myself to smile and spoke to him out. It was a very lively walk, wasn't it? It's right. It's true that it would have gone better if I had been more grateful. But it looks like I had fun. I'm sure everything will be fine if I do better next time. So please don't worry, Moshiri. Maybe I should teach Gonjo the handball song as well. I began bouncing the ball. 10, 10, compliment. Just as I begin the song. Oh, well, it looks like you are having fun. I came outside, calling Moshi and me Mother. I'm sure I had lots of fun too. Yes, I did. As my mother smiled, I just nodded, not knowing what else to say. That's fancy. Even though you were doing this for a fun to have a baby. All I want is for you to be happy, Rose. Thanks. Sure you do. Really? You doing this? You want me to be happy? What the fuck, lady? You want me to be happy. You're doing this because you want me to have a baby, but you want me to be happy. Fuck you, ma'am. You should have not had any problem with Ohgiya last time, then. You should have. I shouldn't be forced to have a damn baby. So what did you get involved with last night? All of the council from Broadway. Oh my. I could hear how happy she was. I heard how happy she was. She began to smile. Oh, is that Extreme Popular Council, isn't he? He's a perfect match for you. That's as I thought. I chose the right council to get involved with. Nearly. I need to try harder to convince him. I lined up my march sample. A sense of pride and duty started to well up inside me. All I knew was that I had to continue without making any mistakes. That was found my goal that I set for myself. Oh, you're an idiot. A few days passed. I've been busy day in and out. In order to become the head of the household, I started learning the business. There was nothing but head. Rose. Next time we visit owner of Crumb Shop. Yes, Mother. I told Golden Wish to grab the good goods. Where did he run off to? I'm making preparations now. Of course, this should be fine. Please wait a moment. Even though we were just going around meeting people, and I have to, Mother always had a complex look on her face while working, and it made me admire her. There were so many things I had to take care of. Taking in the customers, reporting time, a notebook, calculating receipts, keeping everything tidy, looking after the employees, calculating the wages, and restocking. After a busy day finally ended, I returned to my room. I suddenly touched the handball like I had been doing every day. Take a closer look. It looks like you're a cute flower, pattering and getting frayed. I found on the handball group and I started to talk. The ball was dressy with all sorts of colored threads, and it had a very cute flower pal. Oh, I know, I can fix it. I went out and grabbed my sewing kit, and when I returned my room, Sherry was standing there, front way a service string. Oh, Miss Rose. Oh, Machine, what is it? Well, I thought you might be tired, so I prepared some sweets and green tea. It was rare to see Machine to make sweets. He had a few exchanges as well become a shy smile at me. Thank you, Monsieur. I love some. Excellent. I find Machine into my room, and as I start to get sauce for tea and sweet, prepare the temple taking my time. Miss, it seems that you really become fond of that handball. Yeah, I guess you're right. Having it with me this whole time, I've grown attached to it. Oh, Miss. What is it, Mishima? First she felt sighing, so I stopped sewing and peeked up my head. His strong eyes wavered with anxiety. Mishima? Miss, are you sure you're not pushing yourself off? Huh? You must visit Youngway as part of your household duties, but to begin with, Youngway is a place for people to enjoy themselves. What I'm trying to tell you is, it is alright for you to relax and enjoy yourself. Ernie and I always been together ever since we were kids. It's no wonder that he noticed how resentful I've been. Thank you, Monsieur, but I'm not going there to have fun. But it's fine. I have to visit the pleasure district again tomorrow, so please make me an appointment. Wish. Looks like Monsieur still had something to say, but he shut his mouth. I'll just say it, Monsieur. I stared down at the tin ball in my hand and thinking that I might fix it up too much. The following evening, I went to a cotton shop and was quickly brought to It was a very different from playing night when I was waiting forever. I'll drop you off at Orange Bookstore and pick you up in Main Gate next morning. Alright. Last time Monsieur had been there the whole time, but starting today I would be going alone. When I tried to make myself feel better, I washed away my hopeless feelings inside of me. Doctor, please take care of him. Please take me to him. You caused so much trouble for the business making that record. Get a hold of yourself. Then take me to him in the census. If you're that desperate, please make an appointment at the radio shop. Go on. Doctor. Just get the hell out of here. If you don't stop, I'll lock you up. Owen was making a huge scene in front of her. Her hair was completely messed, and she was yelling with tears in her eyes. What's going on? It's this typical thing already happened here. What do you mean? Some women spend all their money on counseling and demand to meet with them, even with penniless. I see. These are the type of things that has nothing to do with you, though. But it sounds like the woman had spent time with Alton. Yes, that is what it seems like. Someone drive out and end up right in the middle of the street. A small crowd has gathered around to watch slowly start to disappear. I felt so bad for her. My chest began to hurt. I wonder how it feels to yearn for someone that strongly. Miss Rose. Looks like she was in so much pain. I need to set limits for myself. Yes, I agree. Why not? Please be safe. Aaron quickly bowed his head to me. The moment I turned back to him, I stopped and smiled and braced myself back to him. I I wonder if he had kissed that woman the same way he kissed me. Had they gone even farther? Just thinking about it set a joy and pain in my chest. He was a constant, so it was only natural for him to have been with many women. I was ushered to a room, and after waiting for a bit, "Excuse me, Gotham is here to see you," heard Audrey speak cheerfully behind the door. The door slowly began to open. Ryan bows his head. Next to him, Audrey bows his head deeply. I stand up straight forward and will greet them both, assuring them, "Were you waiting long?" Ryan smirked past the ghost's face was the same as last time. Was eliminating now. Orange sliding through the next drinks and food us with the help of awkward relations. They finished quickly and Ari went back into the hall and bowed his head. "I'll take my leave now." He quickly showed me a cheerful smile before shutting the door. At hardly any time at all, Gunn and I were now alone. He stared at me while far distance away, which one we raised. For some reason, I was afraid to make eye contact with him. All I could do was stare down at the food and refreshments in front of me. Today's Gunn's our third meeting. That means we're intimate newlyweds. The words spread turned to make me feel uneasy. All I could say was, unable to think of words right now. I started shifting my eyes. That one was. What happened to your courage the other day? Gunn began to chuckle. You need to listen up. Come over here. No. How could this man hurt through me so easily? Why, I asked myself, I began to fear his powerful gaze. Oh, are you deaf or something? Gunn hugged him with me and see if I was listening. Do you want me to come closer to you? Precisely. Alright. I ignored my thumb point hard in my chest and walked over to Gunn. Just as I tried to sit down. Oh. I felt him grab my arms and make me hurry up, but then he sat me in his lap and began embracing me. Without him, my cheeks flared up. What are you holding in your hand? He quickly slid my arm, pressing them on top of my head. His hands were much softer than I imagined, and they felt a bit odd. It felt like they were stuck on me. I wanted to return the terror ball to you. Oh yeah, I told you to give you a Ren's little toy. Yes, it was a belt fray. That's why I took it upon me to fix it. Is that alright? I see, that's fine. On the gun figure, Gotham began slowly pressing the terror ball. I'm giving it back to you. I was standing in the awkward behavior, so I left the ball over his way. What are you frightened of? Am I really that frightened? No, it just tickles. Oh, really? He looked at me with his prompt eye. Even when I looked away, I could still feel his eyes glance on me. Without taking his eye off of me, Otis slowly took the ball. I should have expected as much. The daughter of a gentleman. You do beautiful work. I've been trained in the act of sewing. That's why. It looks like you added something new to the design. You have good taste. Thank you. I was worried because I decided to do it without anyone's permission. I was happy to hear Gotham kind words. The two of us stared at the ball. Do whatever you like. It's just made the parents happier. But they're not going to play how to roll tonight, are we? Gunn stared back to my neck, and my eyes shivered. Out of the blue, he began pressing his lips closer to mine. Kick him. Emperor rolled out onto the stove. Or I made our vows. We are husband and wife now. It's my duty to husband completely satisfy you two. No, you don't. You touch me anywhere. I have a pencil, and I'm not afraid to use it. I will stab you. You touch me anywhere, I will stab you. Don't think I won't. I'm clicking, and you try anything. You understand, you're getting stabbed, Gato. His hard breath runs back of my neck. I press his soft tongue against my neck, over and over, and licking it up and down. I warned him! I told him I was going to stab him if he did. Now, particularly feeling trickling down my neck. I shouldn't fight it. I had to brace my body to him. That was the entire reason for me being here tonight. So I told myself, I noticed the government had started taking off on the road. It was too embarrassing. When I tried to push his hand away, he turned me around and faced me. Why are you so scared? You're like a couple of different people. You're like a completely different person from before. I'm pinning me down and you kicked him hardly. He carried my cheek as we spoke. I replied by myself. That isn't true. I'm sure I was just a little full of myself because we have a Baku. Do you really think you believe such a bad excuse as that? Bad excuse! He stared at me questioningly, but I couldn't bear it and turned my head away. I'm sure each customer has their own goals set for themselves when they come here. It's our job to make sure their desires become a reality. Yet you won't tell me what you want. He was probably trying to cross-examine me, and I froze why he couldn't. In that case, I guess I'll have to make something up for you and make them come true. I pressed his lips against mine before I could say anything. The guess was just like the one from the other day, rough and aggressive. Nearless, his hot burn kiss stirred up inside my lips. Stop your pointless bustling. Between his kiss, George spoke to me in a growl. I tried pushing away and tried to tell him to stop, but it looked like he hasn't noticed. It's because he didn't budge an inch. With a small crack between my eyes, I could see the tip of his head fall on the floor. Suddenly, the woman I am in front of her and threw the pocket in my head. Her did these things with her clients. He embarrassed her, all circled and kissed them, slept with them. Doctor, quiet. Lovers don't need to speak words to express themselves. I'm not ready. Something has been trying to keep me sunglasses out. All of a sudden, emotions warm up inside me. I couldn't control my understanding of them. I had to have realized that I wanted him to stop because took his lips off mine and distanced himself. I'm sorry, but I need a little bit of time for myself. I knew it was pity of me doing this. Someday I'll make it up my mind and do this. When that time came, I would have to choose a man from Youngway to do it with. Even if I imagined the other woman he had been with, though there was nothing I could do about it. I knew that tonight was the night for us to do things. This is why I came here to full ready, but please, give me a little more time. Sub bowed my head slightly. I was terror embraced. I bought a tremble because I was so annoyed at how cowardly I was. But Gunn replied by saying, "Drink this." I filled a cup of rice wine, rubbing and shoved it in me rudely. I'm telling you, drink this. Or are you going to refuse my offer? No, I'll drink it. I took the cup and placed it in my lip and slowly began drinking the last drop of it. As he watched me go and fill another cup of white wine. There's no reasons to rush things. You should stop putting an act and showing me all your true colors. In that case, what kind of woman do you like, Gonto? Excuse me. You told me to show me my real colors. I'm fucking showing you my real colors. When dealing with other people, I believe it's important to act the way that is appropriate to the situation. This is the first time I entered with someone of your standards, so please tell me, do you believe my behavior the other day was truly rude? Hey Rose. Yes. After going, son burst out in the lobby, he stared at me with an eager look. In other words, you were taught to act this way, am I right? What? I don't understand what you mean. I believe this is how I should act. If you spend your whole life acting the way you mean, you'll just be a people pleaser. It's simply work in the business where I need to keep my customers happy. You tell me this is insane. It'd be very upsetting. That's it. Huh? That cheerful nature of yours fits your personality. You look so alive. In other words, you probably insulted me too, probably my behavior from the other day. You're such a jerk. Do you always play around with your client's head like this? There's no need to do that. Most of the women that come and see me want to be intimate with me. I hardly ever see a stubborn girl like you around. Ouch! Thanks. I'm not interested in playing around. You're trying to stir me up again. I see, it won't work. It won't fall for it. You already did. Your really mature attitude of speaking is already setting to showing shot. First lips began to grin, and he started running his finger across my lips. My heart began pounding loudly. Plus, your cheeks are all red. Keep up that act isn't something a modest girl like you can do. But what would you mean? Do you think I would come to despair you? Yes. Quiet girls are ones I'm sick of. And laughed with us all hard. He smiled with caring. There wasn't a single detail to it. I tried to act like a girl Gata would like. I ran to service. I playing for them. I felt so ashamed. The two of us began to drink together, and I had a lively conversation. Gata was a good listener and was good at getting people to talk. I was hearing palm in his hand. After the conversation for a while, I started getting sleep because of the wine. While I was half asleep, do you know a girl with a scar on her forehead? Almost certain voice was badly attitude. For some reason, he asked me, even though I was barely conscious. That's my sister. We've been separated since birth. If she's still alive, I want to see her. Words come pitiful out of his mouth, and I told him I would inform him if I hear anything. Nevertheless, I wasn't able to do anything deep thinking that night. Miscorporation. The morning after I spent the night in the doctor's room, Father served me to pleasure housecape. In the end, all we did was drink ourselves to sleep. Sorry, was I being impolite? Did I do something rude? I had had a hell of a time carrying you to your futon. That's about it. Now that you mentioned it, it was strange that I woke up with the corpse over me. Of course, I had no regard of getting up and doing it myself. I thought crossed my mind. I forgot to have a laugh at how impressed I was. Rose, are you really a modest girl? Huh? Your feelings always come out in your expressions. If you weren't so stubborn, would it be such a cute and honest girl? So act like that from now on. Arm placed his hands on my head. His touch was surprisingly gentle and warm. The usual feel I got him starting to feel promised. The kindness he had showed me was almost come to think about him. Then, do you think you could fall in love with me for real? Definitely. That's who I prefer. He smirked at me, raising one side of his mouth. I entrusted myself to his wishing strength. His hand gently carried the top of his head, but he quietly slid along my cheek. But then, he kind of kissed me on the lips. Those gentle, so different from all his previous kisses. Alright, be safe. I'm sure you like your skirt is here too. I turned around to see Moshe waiting for me at the gate. Our eyes met, and I bowed. Thank you for taking care of me. You really are concerned, even when partying. That's strange. No, it's just so like that's all. Oh, right. Bring some fabric next time, something that would look good on me. Huh? What does that mean? We're gonna buy a kimono from you. I've been wanting a new one. Oh, thank you so much. With all those new expressions, and almost all joy, it looked like he was rewarding. I returned home today, and soon I had gotten my things. My wedding probably wasn't professional at the time, either, but God had told me that it's perfectly fine, simply making my heart jump with joy. After returning home, I had no choice telling my mother that God would buy a kimono. She was overjoyed. I stood there staring blankly when my mother told me to start preparing. It was past noon when I finished preparing, and Moshe and I had towards the only way. During the daytime, the place felt like a completely different place. After the main gate, we walked along the main road to reach our way. I had told George because he's been taken upstairs without delay. I'm waiting for a bit. Good afternoon, Miss Rose. Young Swain came in his usual bright smile. I heard from Gato that you were bringing fabric, so I wanted to see it for myself. Can I sit with you? Yes, be my guest. It's so pretty. I'm started fabric, and I brought on of Myers. In a matter of minutes, the front door became a lively gallery. I turned to see. I heard it's from Hearts to Open. Hey, don't push. Let me see too. Oh my. Hey, it's rude to peep into a private room. I'm trying to go to condescend in the hall. I apologize, Miss Rose. Everyone wants to see the kimono from your store. Really? Yes. Your clones are so popular at Ohgiya. Okay. The covers are amazing. It makes me feel happy to hear you say that. I'm not trying to be polite. I'm telling the truth. Your sway acts shyly, and I can tell that he wasn't just trying to flatter me. Thank you. I want to see that if they would like to. Once I made an announcement, the crowd rushed into the room. I start to become chaos. I thought I heard something lively going on, but I just remembered Marcia's pedaling. Oh, that's great. Oh, it looks fun, so let me in too. Yes, it would be my pleasure. Edgar, our squirrels have bad names. Join us as all merry time there is left. Gunther seems to be taking his time. Problem wasn't with the customer since it's daylight outside. A sense of action ran through me. As I continued talking to other customers, I started imagining all sorts of things. All of a sudden, good words from the last night popped in my head. Do you know a girl on scar on the forehead? For some reason, my heart started to wall up with emotions, and Margaret, if you wouldn't mind telling me something. Or my voice in question. What is it? I had heard that Garden is searching for his sister. What exactly happened? His sister? Yes, he said that they've been separated. Their whole life. Tell him anything I knew. He had a sister on this island? I'm probably hesitant to say something. Then was when Garden was born in the mainland, so it would be odd for his sister to be on this line. But I don't know either. I wouldn't what they were are. Don't be foolish on me. What? Gordon overheard him frowned a bit more. This isn't something you should talk about, parents. Mom wouldn't like it. It was hard to make me think Gordon was from the mainland, and that his sister was here. Not to mention, I didn't know any girls with scars on their foreheads. I'm sure there was more to it. Maybe the girl was Doctor's long lost love. In that case, all the acts of my mouth were foolish. Rose, you don't make sure to face. You've always talked to me if you ever have a problem. Thank you. After that, Rose, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Gordon showed up and another cloud was disappeared. In the end, I wasn't sure if I'd feel sad or frustrated, not knowing how to deal with my emotions. I then tried to reply. Miss, are you alright? As soon as I left Ohgiya, Yoshima wasted no time in asking how I feel. I never thought they would get all excited. It was a little tiring. No, that's not what I mean. After that, Gordon and August's information about Gordon's sister. That was what Maureen was asking me about. Please don't mention it, Moshi. As you wish. Gordon shut his mouth. Gordon was a very popular concept. It wouldn't take him any efforts to turn in a girl like me. I felt in turn frustrated. He had me on his strings like a little puppet as an innocent joy on our time together. I felt so embarrassed. A few days later, I began to disappear on phone fabric in the store or at a cheap price. Oh, what a beautiful fabric. Well, yes, I guess I like this one. Can you celebrate our total, please? Thank you, come again. The store was filled with all kinds of new customers. Business was booming. I thought about the event that had happened at Ohgiya. Even though I tried to keep myself busy and forget about going to always popped in my head. I wanted to forget so badly, but I couldn't. You're in the way! Because we're so crowded. One of the customers stranded. Are you okay? I quickly helped her up. Yes, I'm fine. Her long hair was a mess and covered her face. And then I could see the scar on her forehead. It was so shocking, all I could do was stop and stare. That's her. Oh, it's nothing. And her covered her forehead, and her hair was pulled away from me. To begin with, the scar is like a Medal of Honor. What? The country I got involved with long ago gave it to me. Woman had felt sure about it because she began to talk about it even though I didn't ask. How did it happen exactly? Just drop it. But I got it. Even by entering his eye. Andrew died. Like everything in front of me about to turn back the room. About up I ran up away from me as I sat there. Whole time had to have been gone. One and the woman had been involved with the other in the past. It wasn't his sister after all. It was just his old lover. The second I figured that out the truth, I felt sick to my stomach. Still, I had to meet with guarding our former duties. However, knowing the unfortunate person. What's wrong? Why are you making that scary face? Our relationship with Garza kept around in circles without me. If I let my guard down for a moment, Disney was always waiting for me. I'm sure he would do something to move me emotionally, or I can help fall into his sin behaviors. I don't know what you're so mad about, but can you stop crying and cheer up? You're not mad. Then why are you making a face and being so quiet? Gotcha? But there's something. It's because there's things you told me about your sister are a lie, aren't they? What? For a while he had face quickly disappeared. I heard you were born in the mainland. Why would you be searching for your sister on this island? It doesn't make sense. I at least wanted to hear it from him directly. I wanted him to admit he had a lover in the past. It was a civic crime. What was it? That's between me and her. It has nothing to do with you. Is that so? In that case, I think we should have a divorce from each other. What? Even if we are only beloveds, I come to see you every night. I do not wish to assist myself with an unfaithful person. Don't stare with me with a piercing glare. The truth is a unuseless tool for comfort. Still, human relationships can't be bound by lies. Oh, that's a good one. I don't even know who you really are. The man you see before your eyes is all that I am. Liar. Believe in me. I don't believe in liars. What a stubborn girl you are. You're the one who told me that I shouldn't run who I am. And you are so stubborn. It is the truth of nature about you. Do you hate that about me? No. You're the first girl who ever argued with me like this. Please take off your eye patch. I want to see your whole face. Excuse me. Please, show me. I heard my patch going off. If I didn't have a scar on it, then that would mean the woman's story might not have been true. It all depends on whether he had a scar or not. What the hell are you thinking? There's nothing pleasant to see under there. I just let everyone see your tired face. If you are that run high, then I don't think I trust you after all. I never showed this to anyone. Not even to Roman. He's like a little brother to me. Please just show it to me. Please let me believe in you. No. Then you don't care if I trust you? I can help but yell. What exactly do you want to know? What piece of information would actually satisfy you? No known person would be willing to split himself like that, especially the constant. I'm completely exposing myself to you. Show me. The force pulled me toward and pinned me to the ground. After my backing, hit him for a turn break. No! On did my toes for my chest and I'll fucking kick you again! My body was full as well. I couldn't resist him. We all happened all saw it. Brandon reached out and touched his eye patch and then slowly lifted the ring on his eye. It was right there. He had a deep scar on his oversight. A pill-look scar between his eyes. The two of us stopped in place. A very short pause, Gunn quickly turned away from me. I told you that there wasn't anything pleasant to see under them. Well, you fucking stripped me naked! Dude, I'm going to... She did the wrong... I guess that stopped. But I mean, come on! He fixed his eye patch, and as he spoke to me in a cold, low voice. I'm sorry. I wish I had, but it wouldn't have been much better that way. All I did was hurt Doctor on a mission to find out the truth. I don't fucking care! Hurts. Fucking. Not that way. That's why hadn't I wanted to see his scars eyes so badly. Just drop it. I'm sorry for what I did to you. Fuck off. Reached over me while my coat was still a mess. Slowly fixed it up for me. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. It won't get me the scar to me. She done it while I was working on a different story years ago. I tried to track her down so I could get my revenge on her. I swear, I'll make her pay for this. Couldn't tell you. Gunn began to squirt. He looked so angry. Looked frightened how for blind his eyes. A cold trick. I could tell he was deeply desired revenge. Gunn had frightening side to himself. This might have been the same story. Urging to revenge. Really going to get revenge on her? Yeah, I'm going to set it on it. So it might have been better if I chose a different password to record. I could tell him was. Please stop request for revenge. If it was that easy to quit, I would have done it a long time ago. I didn't have money. I had to overstep my bounds, which was a foolish of me. I don't think revenge is either way. You're still my wife tonight, so you have a few drinks with me, right? Today. Gunn quickly pulled me a tray with her on, among something as if he could walk. Strong burn vibration still burning back in his eye. No matter how the cards fell, and things could heal like this, I would be best friends. I wish we got to see the scar. This is not fair. I want to see the damn scar too. There's nothing I could do to convince him otherwise. Fearless, I wasn't the only one who wanted the relation with God to fall. If things continue like this, it would make my mother happy. Now you want me to be true myself, why around you, so I won't leave your side until you show me who you really are. When my words going to begin to cry, but he started to chuckle afterwards. What's so funny? It's you just cracked me up. Feels like I know what you're thinking, but I actually don't. You're so interesting. Gordon seemed like he having a good time. Poured me some rice wine and took my hand. Let's go to bed, huh? I wanted to talk with you a little bit more. But if you want to make love, I'll be ready anytime. Yeah, no way. His smirk was much closer to my face than usual. The burning revenge in his eyes started to get dimmer. Yet, I can still see the arrow fade of it. I did as he said and followed him to the bedroom. Having an Gato and one of the best, most popular crimes in Norway. I held this in him deeply in my heart. Hell. go into his bedroom. I remember waking up in the room last time I came here. The bedroom looked very different at night. The only laughter was lighting it up. Come over here. Don't invite me over the sometime. No, that could buy American food before eating. Those rooms don't mean shit in this pleasure gesture. What a filthy mouth. That remark came tumbling out, but I couldn't stop myself, watching me burst out in laughter. There are times when I act cool and say something words. If I don't, all the stress will build up. But you want to know more about me, don't you? That is who I am. His words were different as he lay down and prayed some grace. He had bad manners, but his white were mild and made my heart beat quickly. If this was part of his plan, this means he really puts her in every situation. I sighed too. Hello. I didn't move with closer around me. Why are you so tense? I saw him reach over me and squeeze my waist. Just like that, he pulled me closer. Drink some too. Okay. I took the cup of rice wine and he passed it to me. Trying to stare at me as I pushed the cup against my lips and started to drink. So I was for something to me. I'll tell you a story from my past. His sense of sadness in his voice made me feel a little bit uneasy. I've been sold to the place of virtue when I was 8 years old. Oh, before I go as far, there's a lot to say and their own mentors, but I'm not the type of person. I've never told anyone about my past before. Then, are you sure you're okay talking to me about it? You're the only one who ever wanted to know about it. Even though there's tons of women who yearn to be with me. Didn't he? The way he laughed at himself seemed a bit sad now. He turned himself to continue speaking. I poured more rice wine into his cup, finished it in one gulp, and instantly began to get over the floor. As you already know, I'm originally from Maryland, but I was so here. Not more to mention, my mother owned Soviet and not my sister because I was better looking. It was all her alcohol. That's just too. That's horrible. I felt so sorry, doctor. Couldn't help but cover my face. Time here and concentration were like prisoners. I had heard that our lives were unfortunate, but they actually started hurt my heart. To make matters worse, I had been sold to a friend run like Ohgiya. It was called crimson, and yet the worst part of all of your way. All the kind there had it bad. Some were sick, or just couldn't work at our shops. I'm sure you couldn't even imagine what kind of place it was. It was really that terrible? Terrible. No, the place was more like a graveyard. Don't crawl out of the hole. You'll never have proper living in your entire life. That place was full of shrouds of those who felt their air from Big Brother. He must have had been wearing of his time there because he looked so tired. So I ended up making friends with a guy who had been sold there like me. I thought I could address all sorts of things if I did. I've never lived through it because I had a friend to talk about my troubles with, but and after we started walking very tight as he paused. We engaged our fingers and our hands were deeply locked, and then I realized that I was hoping that I could take away some of his pain by holding him. He died. I got my eye injured when I'd been over there as well. That thing kept happening to me. I was laughing as he spoke. He didn't actually look like he was laughing at all. It looked like he was swallowing the as I squeezed his hand even more tightly. A girl like you wouldn't know anything about those types of things, right? If I said I did, I'd be lying. But I could come to know and understand them. There's no need for you to know anything else. I only want to help you in any way possible. In that case, find my own star on her forehead. That's like right in my arm. That hurts. I felt his eye for trying to do my heart of answers. Then I was to bear it. I wanted him to give up on the revenge, even if it was good. I made him try. I didn't think it was right, but I made him suffer that much. I knew it would be how to do it. I hold him against soft and going, quickly let go. Stop. I think it's gonna go in there. It was in mine. It was bigger than mine, but the shirt he had him filling the hole was enough. Really a weird girl. And I was not gonna put her, so getting a little clean. Really? How close it was. God pulled me into his shit and embraced me. Felt like we were in Murphville as he hugged me to the point where it hurt. His huge body wrapped around me, covering me in warmth. For some reason, it felt like the turn of his eyes was burning. No matter pleasure women were sleeping with them, but I never knew there were different ways to hug someone. That's right. I wonder what kind of hugs we were doing. If it was just something like this, then you could do it as much as you like. Up my arms around or back. It was hard for me to get my arms completely around him. I could feel his warmth flowing into my arms. I can't believe I would like a purr and honest girl like you this much. Huh? Maybe you really should ask to see in there closer next time. I don't want to. You're really too good for me. But you're the best in one way. The higher up we are, the better we are. Shouldn't you just make yourself clean? I mean, if you're with me, your heart keeps clean, right? You really are unreasonable. Still, I want to hear me say that I don't want to be with anyone else. I could feel his breath on my neck as he laughed. It made me shake. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're feeling it at all times like this. Stop. Start sucking at my neck. The soft sweat flowing left my face and taking on my skin. Also, you stop fooling around. I don't fool around when I'm sucking on someone's skin. Then please stop. You're my wife, yet you're always so strict with your behavior. Well, slowly lifted his head from my neck and looked straight in my eyes. My heart stopped, or it beat fast. Maybe it was because he stared right at me, but I could sense something was about to do. I only just learned this after all these years. The more a man is with a woman, the cuter she's becomes day by day. Cute? Yeah, you're hundreds of times cuter than when you first met you. Just from a simple kiss, I can feel the hidden feelings blowing up in my body. But that's right, I want to ask a favor of you. Close enough to each other's breath when God starts to speak to me. Conference are allowed to walk outside during the day. I want you to take me out for a night stroll. But that would mean if I'm with you, that'll give me some room for freedom. Please take me outside. I want to see my old friend scream. There was no reason for me to join him after hearing that. I agreed his request, and after a few days would fall through with him. 12 days later, in the evening, I went over in search to see Galton. I waited hard for a little while today. Rose. I appeared and called my name as he cunningly waved to me. His rugged cheeks were a little bit sunny. Instead instead of never lingered. Without warm heart, I'm pounding my chest. Shall we go? Yeah. One face looked up a bit gently. He stepped forward till his best to be unskirted. Finally lead me to where he wanted to go, and chose the flowers together. I bought your friend a offering, but I'm not sure if he'll like it. The offering I bought was some strange sweets made on the island. After all, they would be wedding in Pleasure House. Hope it wasn't too intentional for me. It was time for a thing. Don't worry. I tried to hurt my feelings. No, it wasn't. I just never thought he would get a proper offering. He was burned at a temple that no one tended to. He's supposed just to have visitors. He smiled as gently, and I overcome the strong affection for him. And the flowers. Really trying to change the subject. My heart banged against my chest loudly. It didn't matter what I was thinking. My emotions took over my body. Well, the flowers. I let you choose them. I don't really know a lot about visiting graves. You could choose the flowers you liked, at least. No, it didn't have a flavor, Concho. Probably he lowered his voice. He lived in a place that was completely unlinked to any flower. The only true urgency was an interesting attracting time. Spoke in soft-toned way that brought my head closer to him. As he replaced me, go and gently kissed my head. Please choose the flowers. I'm sure he'll be happy with anything now that he's dead. Not knowing what to say, I smiled lightly at him. I'm sure he hadn't changed the visit grave very often. I had some little elgin brocade made, and we continued over to the graveyard. Gordon and I arrived at the shrine. We had to take some time. It was no near time, then stopped in front of the gravestones. That's unusual. For the concert that died is Youngway here. The names aren't each in, of course, but everyone sleeps under the gravestones. All people born and grew up here equally. Even so, the comes from, though, a hard life, but were thrown into nameless flames. Was that a sepulchre? Tears slowly opened my eyes. From the flowers sweep down an offering. No way. I never knew if you like flowers or sweets. Even though we've brought each other through so many years, though. Aaron quickly put his hands close to his eyes. Aaron put those hands together. I don't know how long we were stayed like this. My friend had told me that he was born in a hot area of Maywood. I was born in a cold northern part. Since I began speaking, and so I openly looked at him. He was staring at the gravestone as he spoke. During the sidewalk, the snow fell heavy, covering the house with snow. The kids in the area would always get frostbite while they shoved the snow. When I returned home at night, the half-burned rice filled my stomach while I sleep. I shivered under the covers, and it's my friend for his gift. I shouldn't even couldn't even sleep. Still, somehow fell asleep and woke up early the next day to set the fire for the day. Then quickly told the story of his hometown. My friend stayed silent and listened to me. That was the one thing I could do. I always had a garden against the Dutch for how selfish they are. They make their children work until they are exhausted, drink alcohol, and go to sleep. There are so many times. I wish my parents froze to death, but even if I hated them, they were still my parents. I wouldn't be able to survive without them. I would stop speaking into the grave. Turn around to me. I'm sure it's hard for you to imagine. Most people from the island think living in the mainland is supposed to be fun and elegant. Not everyone's like that. But I don't have a very good idea of where I'm from. They Many of my own friends die, some starving, and sometimes babies were killed due to poverty. Needless to say, I'm alive and come to pretty as far as concerned. The spokes in his eyes looked grimy, and yet somewhat inside, he had a strong desire for revenge. I shut the thoughts of my thoughts without thinking. Instead, I said, Share glass with me. That's the only way I would ever able to find peace and happiness. I was lost for words after hearing this. However, do you really understand that woman? Of course I do. But I'm not sure. But I'm sure no one can truly be happy when someone dies. Don't act so high-minded, as if you know it is not positive. Can you see that little kid who killed her yourself? Not for my bread and calling sugar. As he stared down at me, his eyes were terrified and bright. Doctor, you can't do that. You lose everything you've gained up to now. I don't care if I lose it. I've come this far because I vowed my revenge, damn it. No room to argue, unable to do anything I could. What in the world could the reasons behind his strike come out of him? As long as he hid the roots of the problem, my heart would waver, unable to accept it. Anyway, the conference is over. We need to get back to order. Oh, that much is so listless to say. We had to return quickly because our was going to open soon. Well, go back before it gets dark. I'm sure your bodyguard is waiting for you at the gate. Okay. I'll walk you there. Thank you. At the end, he just changed the subject and me to leave. I wonder what I could have done to make not to give up on his quest for revenge. If things stay the same, would he just forget about it if he doesn't find a girl? I have no idea. And again, was the reason of his revenge really worthy of such a cruel act? They tell you that he should stop, or that revenge for sake of revenge wasn't worth it? All of them got me watching him act as usual. So, then moved to the main gate. And now your prime asked for a favor. The details were to look into the current name bill fund. Some more I come a few years back. I'm certain that the name doctor had said when he had faith in gravestone was well. Maybe I could figure something out. Maybe I could find the perfect piece list that you won't talk to me about. Strong wish that there would be able something brave. Oh, I knew everything. My throat's, besides where my throat's starting to hurt me, I'm getting a headache. So I'll stop for today.